Look, I'm a rock star in real life. We was doing Grand Theft Autos, hitting lakes, home invasions. It was a good night. Take the goods to the plug, then he bring us back by 2K. Feeling like a baller, see the Jordan on my shoelace. Nuketown, stepping off buses, hopping on fences. Call of Duty, me and my we in the trenches. Camping at the crib, playing true crime LA. Santa Dre's nice, bumping Ice Cube's good days. Such a 90s baby though. If we grind it, then we grind it. Man, I feel like Tony Hawk. And my homies got the iron, man, they feel like Tony Stark. And you better watch your head, cause it get wicked up the dog. Feeling like Kobe back in his prime. If we talking about the numbers, then I probably go LeBron. I'm a lion out the jungle, at the top, I'm like the Dons. This my life, it ain't a movie, I won't be at Comic-Con. Look, big popping, grinding like ain't no option. Throwing assists to all my homies. Got feel like John Stockton. Every week I stay dropping. Got y'all stay consistent in. Hurt the blind, lead the blind, but I got the vision in. Know the streets deficient in. Needed my assistance. Real since my existing years. Came a long distance. Some of these days I get too stuck in the ways. Blame it how I was raised. Hush, get it and slave. Look, I ain't turning down to nothing. Shimmy the crown or something.
I'm Jim Cornette, the intellectual threat. Top rope dropping a clothesline right between your chest and your neck. Give you a pile driver stand and spit on you. No respect. Body slams on multiple surfaces. They say I'm the best and the worst at this. Dominance wasn't working when I was feeling worthlessness. I'm passionate about what my purpose is. The pinnacle of human achievement has nothing to do with your purchases. I'm drop kicking you back to reality. This ring fucking hurts. It's a different brutality. Take a 310 to Yuma and fuck Wheeler Yuta. I'm the acrobatic blade runner who can switch blades in 6 ways and perform a perfect suplex. And that's it. The match is over. Check on my opponent as I turn to the crowd. Now throw the X up and listen to the booze get so loud. Now throw your guns up and be proud. Go.
Yo, what is up, everybody out there in Triggered Land? It's your boy L. Brian. We are having a great time out here in Sacramento, California. What an episode of Smack. We already told people we live in Sacramento, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Brother, comment, bro.
Oh, what do you say?
What the fuck?
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yo! I mean,
already.
Sus.
It'd be a hard pass. Yo, Michael Graham in the house. What's up, everybody? How did you guys enjoy this episode of SmackDown? I think it was pretty good. The show started off with a lot of energy, but 3 hours is a little bit too long. I believe.
Yeah, it's been too long for quite some time. I think it was last week that it was really well paced. Like the one few times that it was really well paced was last week. Mm-hmm. Every other week just feels like it's dragging on for too long. 3 hours is too long. 2 hours and 30 minutes is perfectly like we're like right where Monday Night Raw is doing it. But
yeah,
can't wait for these 2 hours of SmackDowns, man, because I mean, I was like not to talk shit and not to start, but I was told that a 3 hour show was going to benefit for a lot of talent.
Now the way they're doing it,
I have yet to see that. Yeah, let's go back to the 2 hours because 3 hours is not it.
Yeah, I mean, if they filled it up with some more action, that'd be one thing. It's just it's extended out too long, I think. And then on top of that, like 3 hours is a long time to be like sitting down in front of a TV, you know?
Yeah, it's true.
Breaking news: Donald Trump had spot AEW. Donald Trump will make AEW great again. Solid. Yo, what's up? If my mama named me JC Mateo, I'd off myself. It's a bad name. I saw people online trying to defend the name. It's not a good name. Like I guess, but then someone said Jeff Cobb doesn't sound menacing either. That was Caitlin Adams. But I don't know, man. JC Mateo's a bad name.
JC Mateo. It's not that it's a bad name. The name doesn't sound intimidating. I mean, if you want to build Jeff Cobb as a powerhouse, as an enforcer, you need to give him some type of intimidating type of name, even a nickname. Jeff Cobb was decent for what he was in New Japan. I understand that people can get it confused with Corn on the Cob or Jeff.
Corn on the Cob?
Yes, Corn on the Cob. The name Jeff also doesn't sound intimidating at all. Jeff's.
Jeff
You
Hardy.
guys- yeah. But JC Mateo, man, I don't know how you can recover from this. I mean, not just the name, the debut, the appearance, everything. Not even Tony Khan booked something this horrible. This has to be an
Who
all-time
names
bad
their
for
kids
WWE.
JC? Huh?
Who the hell
No,
is booking this? Who is writing this? Not even Tony Khan himself can book something this horrible to the debut match, to the debut appearance, to the damn. This man is getting goofballed by LA Knight. This was
He
just
won the
an
match,
all
though.
bad debut for Jeff Cobb.
He won.
All
He won
bad
the match.
with the dead match, dead crowd, no reaction at all. This was bad. This was a bad debut. Maybe it was the people in attendance that didn't know who that guy was. But this was bad overall. The match, nothing to go home and write about.
Hold on a second. Jeff Cobb is not Filipino. He's from Hawaii.
He's from Guam, Hawaii descent.
Yeah, I don't think he's Filipino. But there is also a JC in NXT, JC Jane. Yeah. No, honestly, Caitlin, it was first of all, let's talk about the name. The name kind of sucks. But Jeff Cobb kind of sucks as well. But that's his real name. I mean, you can't change it. I guess you can, but I mean, I don't think you would. I just expected him to be called something like Tala Tonga or some shit. Like, I'd rather. This is one of the rare instances I would have taken Tala Tonga instead of JC Mateo.
Yes, it's like, what's the worst name? JC Mateo is actually worse. Worsest.
I think it doesn't fit the bloodline. Like, call him Tui Tuivasa, bro. Tuivasa, some shit.
I'm not even gonna get involved in the bloodline because I said this a couple weeks ago. I was like, if Jeff Cobb comes in, he's gonna get inserted into the bloodline. He's gonna get lost in the shuffle. A week into his WWE run, and it looks like I'm on the right path to a 100% prediction again. This was all around bad. Like, nobody can defend this. Maybe some people can, but this is horrible. Even for Tony Khan standards, this is Vince Russo, fucking Eric Bischoff type of booking over here. This is bad.
Oh,
this
man.
Is bad.
I mean, I liked his debut. I just didn't like his name. Jeff Cobb is like Samoa Joe version 2. No.
Yes. And like, I didn't like that Solo Sikoa is still trying to be a leader. But then obviously Jeff Cobb wasn't gonna be on the sidelines for too long. I'm expecting the same for Jeff Cobb, because if he's on the sidelines, if he's a lackey for Solo Sikoa,
he's gonna be a lackey.
If you guys think I'm talking shit, I haven't started.
Tommy Spoon says Jeff Cobb sounds like a guy you don't fuck with, but JC Mattel sounds like the founder of Toys R Us. Tony Khan is saying I couldn't fuck it up this bad. He could have.
He's not. Jeff Cobb got reactions when he showed up in AEW. He's getting zip from the crowd, bro.
Nobody knows who he is. He's not really a big name, Adrian.
We know this. We knew this. But for some reason, hey, he's gonna get over in WWE.
Who said that? Nobody said
all
that.
All the
shit.
marks online, bro.
Nobody. Everybody. When he signed, everybody.
Glazing, Blade.
I was glazing Jeff Cobb. Get out of here. I do a lot of things, but glaze Jeff Cobb is not one of them.
Oh my god, bro! Tony Khan could have not booked this so bad. This was so horrible, even to the Triple H standards. Worse than Vince Russo. Worse than Eric Bischoff. Worse than Vince McMahon when he was on that Kool-Aid. This is bad, bro.
T-Gar doesn't remember TJP. His name was TJP. That was his name in WWE.
Yeah. He was Filipino, right?
Yes, he's Filipino. Mm-hmm. Undoubtedly. So is the guy from Latino World Order.
No hat guy? Or hat guy?
No hat guy. Joaquin Wilde.
No hat guy.
Let's see. Just saw your post about Charles Robinson saying refs need to go back to developmental. Charles has been around since WCW.
I know. That was a joke, bro. Because he was so focused on the action. if you see what's going on, the ref is just like...
Yeah.
And then
he was
like,
watching. That's probably part of the story, though. I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Obviously, come on. He's a
Yeah.
veteran ref. Like that's one of the guys that I would literally just joke around with.
See, there's a lot of Filipinos that live in Guam. The Pinoy diaspora is huge there. Okay, all right. See, well, to even the score, Khan has wrecked Alexander. Who the fuck? Oh, I was like, well, who the fuck is Alexander? I forgot his first name. What's his first name?
Josh. Yeah, see, Josh doesn't sound intimidating at all. Same with Jeff.
Jesus.
But JC Mateo.
They butchered my man's.
They def rebelled his name.
I'm dead. It's his second appearance with the company. You're acting like he's already buried. The coping for AEW failing is tough. He is acting a little bit over. I mean, it's a bad.
It's a bad introduction.
It's a
bad introduction. The match,
but
zero reaction.
So was Max Dupree, and they changed that real quick. Remember that?
Yeah, that is true. How long did it take though?
I don't remember.
A couple years?
No, it wasn't like a couple years. It was like a couple months. Yeah,
you're fast forwarding that timeline. It wasn't a couple months.
It was a couple months. It wasn't years, dude. He was not in WWE for years. He was in NXT as what was his name? And he was LA Knight.
Yeah.
And then he came up for a couple months, and then
it wasn't a couple months. It was like probably like 6 months or 7.
That's a couple months.
Minimum?
7 months? He was not 7 months as Max Dupree. Hold on a second.
You have to do it from the moment he went to the main roster, bro. So you're gonna do it the moment he changed his name. So you're gonna do it the week he got over? Is that what
he got over? Like right when he changed his name.
Well, then you have to start the timeline when he went to the main roster.
That's fine. Yeah, he showed up as Max Dupree. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You act like he was Max Dupree for a long ass time.
Go for it.
Let me see. I'm almost there. He's still in his TNA career, feuding with hardcore wrestlers. Return to WA. Return to WB. Ted DiBiase, Grayson Waller. Knight made his first roster appearance on January 24th, 2022 with the Dirty Dogs. Then he became Knight Model Agency. He became the manager of Mason Mansour.
When was that when he first went to the main roster?
Well, he made his debut January 24th, 2022.
January
but
2022.
He showed up as Max Dupree May 20th.
May 20. So January 2022. And you said May what?
May 20th. Yeah.
2022?
Yeah.
Okay, when did he get over?
Let me see.
Probably like by 2023, right?
No. Well, September 30th was his last day as Maxine Dupree, and then the following week he showed up as LA Knight.
And it wasn't overnight. I know that for a fact.
We're not talking about him getting over. We're talking about him changing his name because he was pretty much over when he changed his name.
He wasn't over when he changed his name.
Yeah, he was. As soon as he changed his mind, people would start chanting his song. Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Chat, what do you guys think? He was over as soon as he changed his name.
Why are you changing the timeline, Brian? Go back. When LA Knight was coming out, he was getting 0 reactions. There's videos out there where there's like, remember 3 months ago when LA Knight was getting 0 reactions? It was there, bro. Come on. He didn't get it right when he changed his name.
Yeah, he did. Bro, he had the Royal Rumble match January 28th, 2023.
Which he wasn't over then. He wasn't over then.
He wasn't
over then, Brian.
Jesus Christ. All right, fine.
Brian, no, go back and watch. No, you have the time to look it up. You want to talk? No, go back in time. Go back and look it up, bro. He didn't get over in that match. That was good. That was even with Bray Wyatt in that match.
Still less than a year. Still less than a year, Adrian.
But it wasn't when he changed his name. I told you, he wasn't overnight.
I consider him changing his name as reviving his gimmick. That's what I'm saying. He didn't stick with the gimmick that long. He was over in NXT. This is true.
But over with the fan didn't happen when he changed his name. Let's make that clear.
Yes, he was, Adrian.
No,
because you didn't watch NXT. But as soon as he changed his name, people started getting excited because he's going back to his old persona. Because he was going down the Vince McMahon lifestyle, right? They just ruined his gimmick from NXT.
Look it up, bro.
I just looked it up.
Look it up.
We have difference in opinions. Just because you don't like him doesn't mean other people don't like him.
Bro, I talk about the crowd reactions. I know how LA Knight got over, and it wasn't after he changed his name.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
This is why I laugh, bro. This is why I laugh.
You're the one hating, bro. I'm not hating.
I'm being realist. I know he didn't get over as soon as he changed his name, because I know fans were still not 100% behind him. Even with the Bray Wyatt feud, they weren't still with LA Knight. They were more towards Bray Wyatt. And when that match started, it was a piss break match. LA Knight after that, it still didn't get over. It didn't take until like a couple of weeks until after Bray Wyatt's match for him to finally start getting some love from the crowd.
I mean, it was better than how he was booked before. You're changing the goalpost because you said
you said he got over with his name. I said he didn't get over when he changed his name. I said it took a while. You said as soon as he changed his name, he got over.
No, you're misunderstanding me, Adrian.
You just said it now.
You're going off because
hold on. That was 3 minutes ago, bro.
Go back. Because we started talking. You started saying no.
Hold on. Go keep.
You're not even making sense,
bro. You said he got over when he changed his name, and I told you no, he didn't.
The whole discussion started because you're going off on JC Mateo and his terrible name, and I said maybe they'll change his name back to something else, like they did LA Knight.
Oh, probably.
And then you're like, but that's not when he got over. I'm like, well, yeah, it's not. But either way, like as soon as he changed his name was the start of a new change.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, that was a start. But I'm like, how long did it take though? It took a good 6 months, right?
Yeah, 6 months.
Yeah. So we're
agreeing, but we're arguing different things for some reason.
So we're in 6 months. That's what I wanted you to give me the timeline, because I want to keep track of this, bro. In 6 months, you think he's gonna get over?
I don't know. I'm not a fan of Jeff Cobb, so I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know. I mean, Jeff Cobb. LA Knight always was able to talk as Eli Drake. He was always putting on decent matches. He was a perfect guy for WWE. Jeff Cobb. Is he a great wrestler? I never really saw him in New Japan. I mean, I saw his character work as Matanza under a mask, but that's the Lucha Underground storytelling, and he didn't talk. So I'm pretty sure he can't cut promos. He's gonna be just probably another guy. No offense to him. I don't know what they're gonna give him that's gonna overshadow anybody like Jacob Fatu or Solo. Like I don't know what he's gonna do.
Damn, that sucks. This does suck, bro.
Not really, bro. I mean, it's like the COVID boys. Like, do you see them fucking being tag team champions ever?
No, but see, that's the COVID boys. Those are people who are, one of them is 5'3" and the other one is 5'5". Jeff Cobb.
How tall do you think Jeff Cobb is, dude? He's like 5'8".
Jeff Cobb is a powerhouse. Cobb is
powerhouse.
He's a powerhouse, bro.
How tall is Jeff Cobb?
Bro, he's a powerhouse. From what I've seen him, Lucha Underground, New Japan, Indies, he's a force to be reckoned with, bro. Again, just because you don't,
according to this, he's 5'10", bro.
Just because you don't like him doesn't mean he sucks.
I didn't say he sucks. Never said that.
But just because you don't like him doesn't mean he's not a powerhouse.
You know who I consider powerhouse is Drew McIntyre. That fool is a fucking Viking, not somebody who's like my size.
Damn. Jeff Cobb, you're already shitting on Jeff Cobb, bro.
I'm not shitting on Jeff Cobb. All I'm saying is that he is not a powerhouse. He is a body with the bloodline.
Damn. See, notice if I would have said this, how much hate I would have gotten from WWE fans. But you're right, Brian.
It's the way you say it, because you come off as like.
No, what's the way? Because it's like. You're right. I mean, yes, I see everything that you're seeing. It's WWE. I think Jeff Cobb is not going to do anything in WWE, but I still want him to be booked as a powerhouse like I have seen him in the past.
Okay, you saw him as powerhouse in Lucha Underground, Adrian. There's no way he can be a powerhouse. Who's he going to be powerhousing around, Adrian?
I mean,
every motherfucker's there bigger than him. Who is he going to be a powerhouse to?
Look at Bronson Reed. He powerhouse over fucking Alpha Academy. He powerhouse over random people.
Bronson Reed's like 6'2".
So you're saying, so they're just hiring talent just to hire talent, Brian? Is that what you're telling me? Is that one thing? Yeah,
because Tama Tonga's injured and Tonga Loa are injured, Adrian. That's exactly what this is.
So they're just hiring talent just to hire talent. They're just taking all of New Japan's talent, right, Brian?
Well, I mean, to be fair, he probably wanted to be WWE bound anyways.
Damn, this sucks. Hiring talent just to hire talent.
I don't know, because they're using him. I mean, hiring talent to be on the bench is one thing. He's not on the bench. WWE has already had Jeff Cobb for a while now. Otis, yeah, like for example, Otis. You don't think Otis is a powerhouse? You know what I mean?
Sometimes when he decides to.
A guy against Tozawa, if they ever wrestled, you know.
Bro, stop. Otis would go, and all the neckbeards would go crazy.
Bro, that shit's awesome. But he's a comedian.
All the neckbeards would be like, "Oh my god, Otis is powering up."
Oh, but then Daniel Garcia does the.
That's for those the sickos, bro. That's for the sickos.
Stop, bro. Them hip thrust of doom. LA Knight reminds me so much of Mr. Kennedy. Yeah, he does. But he's better than Mr. Kennedy in a lot of ways, I think.
Yeah.
Appearing on the new rings. I didn't like him at first. He's honestly, the whole announcer thing, it's all blown out of proportion. Like Samantha Irving was cool and all, but I mean, like, I don't really listen to the announcers. The only time I noticed her was the Chelsea Green. I never said that she was the GOAT, Adrian. I never said, oh my God.
I don't know why. I mean, I'm not saying you. I mean, if the shoe fits perfectly, wear it proudly. I could care less, bro. But I don't really care about Samantha Irvin. But it's like fans out here just hate on her because she left WWE. And then there's fans out there who say, oh, she's cringe. She's talking shit. Yes, because she's defending herself against you fucking marks. What, you just want her to take all the shit you guys are throwing at her? Fuck no. I respect Samantha Irvin for standing up for herself. But leave the woman alone, bro. She left WWE. That world is not going to end.
It did for some people. It's because they're simping. That's why.
They are.
This is what happens when you support AEW. They teach you to be defensive first instead of fully contextualizing the conversation. Yeah. Let's see. Tommy Spillman says, I think Drew is such a badass. If you listen to when he comes out, he can switch at any moment. People would love it. Anything McIntyre does is money. That's because he almost forgot his name though during his promo today. He was so mad. It was pretty funny. But I'm a big fan of Drew McIntyre. I like this feud with him and Damian Priest. I might be one of the only people because I actually like Damian Priest. I saw an action figure of Damian Priest and I was this close to buying it. It was his Ultimate Edition Senor in the Bank.
A Senor Money in the Bank?
Yep.
How come you didn't pick it up?
Because it was $32 at Best Buy, bro.
Damn. 32.
I was like, ooh, nah, I mean, I like him, but I don't like him that much.
$32, bro.
But I know some Puerto Rican that loves Puerto Rican wrestlers, so he should probably pick him up.
Damn, bro. It was either Damian Priest or 12 dozen eggs, bro. What are you going to pick?
Damian Priest. 12 dozen eggs? That's a lot. What the fuck?
Meant to say a dozen, bro.
Yeah. He's also in his 40s. He can barely do stuff. Yeah, I mean, Lucha Underground was at this point, what, 10 years ago?
Yeah, no, it was like 2012. 13 years ago.
13 years ago? Fuck, that's crazy, man. He's also in his 40s. McIntyre gets booed and cheered at the same time. He's dope. He's a great character, honestly. Hiring talent like Vince did, it's the WWE way. What about Hikuleu? He's injured. Oh, wait, no, he's not. Sorry, my bad. He's in NXT somewhere.
He's on the bench, bro. Stop it.
He's on the bench. He's
on the bench.
Zilla is the guy I want to see jump to WWE. I'm gonna be honest. From what I saw at WrestleCon, he's got a long way to go before going to WWE.
Yeah. Starting with.
He's got a lot of growing up to do.
He does. That's all I'll say. Yeah, he has a lot of growing up to do. He's in the bloodline. Hopefully somebody can talk some sense into him. He'll make his way to WWE eventually.
Yeah. Wait, how old is he?
Like 24, 25, I think. He's young. 27, the max, I think.
Yeah, he's 25. You know what? He's pretty old, man. Like, not saying he's old, but I mean, like, from the way I saw him, I was like, why is this guy
looks so
walking 20 deep into fucking WrestleCon with 20 fucking deep people? Like if he was Roman Reigns or something.
Yeah, it looked like family, it looked like cousins, it looked like friends. But yeah, I mean, going into a WrestleCon with your entourage, I mean, it felt a little weird.
Rikishi didn't have an entourage.
Nobody did. I don't know,
He
man.
was 20 deep. And I was like, honestly, his line wasn't even that long either.
I only saw him for like a minute, literally, like 10 minutes.
Yep. Let's see. She said the announcer's okay, but Joe Testicles has to go. Joe Tessitore, I like him. He's pretty dope. I like his voice. It could just be nostalgia from fucking Fight Night, though.
It could. I can see why people hate him sometimes. He does over exaggerate some of the moves. He kind of glazes a little bit more than Excalibur, which is kind of weird to say because Excalibur does glaze everything in AEW, but no, Joe Tessitore really does. He's there for the show, and he's there to promote and glaze the show. So I guess he's doing a phenomenal job.
Yeah. Let's see. Hickory was probably not signed. From what I understand, he is signed. From what I've read and stuff, he's probably signed. He's not in New Japan. If that's the case, he's not wrestling. So I'm pretty sure he's signed. Let's see. What's wrong with Zilla? If the answer is young, that's okay. He'll be okay. Yeah, I mean, nothing's wrong with him. It's just, you know how young Rebel Minds is it like kind of like what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah.
He's probably not going to listen to anybody in WWE. So I'm trying to get at. Yeah. So there's that. Yeah. All right. Let's move into the show. When we kind of talked about the Bloodline promo, we talked about the match. Adrian, you didn't like it because he was bullied around by LA Knight, but I think it was a fine match. He did end up winning. So
did you like the match?
It was very slow paced. By this time, I was kind of like tired of SmackDown already, just because it's 3 hours long. But everything before then, I was fully there for, dude. Like Alexa Bliss, Chelsea Green, Michin. That was a great match. It was cool to see Alexa Bliss back. I'm upset Chelsea Green lost. That's who I would have wanted to win because I'm a big Chelsea Green fan. I'm a big fan of Zack Ryder, aka Matt Cardona. And I would have liked her to win, to be in the Money in the Bank. I think it should be really cool to be in a ladder match. But at the same time, it's Alexa Bliss, so she was going to win. That's what happened.
Yeah, it was a decent match. I expected actually I mentioned to win. She's been a little bit kind of in and out to a title picture here and there. I thought Alexa Bliss was going to have a storyline with Charlotte Flair. I didn't think she was going to win it, but it turns out they are going to have a little storyline going on. And she won it. I'm not upset that she won. I mean, let's face it. Chelsea Green already had the title. Michin, I don't think she has the star power to be in the match. Alexa Bliss is the only one that can. Returning Alexa Bliss, you gotta, especially after last week's reaction, you gotta have her.
You gotta have her on the card. That's the only thing. But I mean, Michin, she'll probably challenge Zelina Vega at one point. But either way, Chelsea Green, she's a star. I hope she gets in with like a last chance, like qualifier, where they put all the losers in like a gauntlet match, and she gets in. But then you also have Julia, who's going to be there next week. It's Charlotte Flair, and Julia. It doesn't matter who the third person is, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, Zelina Vega.
Yeah. Zelina Vega has a title, though.
Yeah, but, it's Money in the Bank.
No, it's not just Money in the Bank. This is what we talk about, the women's division and the titles. Putting a mid-card champion in one of these matches is pointless. It's pointless in AEW. It's pointless over here. This is not how you build the women's division. You give them titles to not give them opportunities. Like, this is literally how you bury that division. If you want to, you give them basically a prop and not even do anything with them. At least they try to do something with Chelsea Green, which was kind of working or not. I'm not really upset that Zelina Vega got the title, but kind of upset that they're not really doing anything with her. I mean, last week Alexa Bliss stole the thunder. This week she wasn't on TV on a 3-hour show. No, we need to have these titles be featured more on these rosters, whether people like it or not. They need to make these stories. I mean, this is why WWE is 30, 45, 50 years strong. This is why they have a creative team. This is why they have a writing team and a head booker who is praised and loved by many. They need to get to work. I mean, I was told they work 16 hours a day developing stories. Where are these stories? Where are these stories?
Let's get some women's to qualify for the Money in the Bank right now.
Where are these stories for the mid-card titles, bro?
I said it last week. I think they just gave Zelina Vega the title just to give it to her because it was in the contract to add her husband.
Yeah, I agree with that. And this is why sometimes I hate storylines in WWE, because some storylines or the titles revolve around storylines, and the titles sometimes don't make sense when they exchange hands. I mean, I said it when it happened to Shinsuke Nakamura. I think you're pretty much seeing the same thing happening right here in Zelina Vega. Not hating on the talent, just hating on the way they're being booked. If I'm gonna hate somebody, I'm gonna hate the person in charge.
Yep. See, Tommy, I do see your comment. I'm gonna pull it up in just a second. Poor Zelina's probably taking that pin. Fact, she really is, dude. She really is. Yeah, I don't know. You know, clearly she's not gonna win. It's gonna be Charlotte Flair or Julia that's gonna win. But see, I'm kind of torn. Like, who would you want to win? Obviously, you want Charlotte Flair to win, Adrian.
Obviously.
I think she loses though.
She could. I mean, Charlotte Flair in a qualifying match, that would be something cool to see. Also,
a ladder match. I don't remember if she's ever been in a ladder match.
I don't think so. No, I mean, I can also see maybe Charlotte getting like special treatment and maybe getting a one-on-one match and not a triple threat like we saw today.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I want to see what's going on with the storyline of Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. I mean, what we heard backstage is that Charlotte Flair helped Alexa Bliss in NXT. Mm-hmm. Alexa Bliss kind of wants to extend that help back to Charlotte Flair, but I don't know, man. I'm not seeing the big picture right here, so I'm just gonna keep watching because I'm interested in this storyline.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's see. Side note: I love how Charlotte Flair had a title shot from winning the Royal Rumble, lost to Mania just to come back and have another chance at the title shot. Well, she has to qualify to try to win a match that would get her a title shot. Yes, so technically, that's why it's not really like she's going for it. I mean, she is going for it, but she's not. You know what I mean? It's like it's different if she's really going for the title. She's not going for the title. She's going for like the Royal Rumble spot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Tommy Spillman. Matt Cardona had a badass interview. I'm assuming that's the one with Chris Van Vliet because I saw that one.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't like him before, but now he's cool AF. He said he called WWE twice and they declined, but he told them he's going to stay on the grind, and the whole interview was dope as fuck. Cardona is dope to me now.
Yeah.
The broski, bro. He's a really cool dude.
Broskis over Hoskies, bro. This man, I like this man, bro. I was getting a lot of hate for loving this man in his radio era, woo era. He was a guy, and yeah, I mean, and in that interview, he also said that he's always ready around Royal Rumble season.
Always ready, Inc.
Always ready for that Royal Rumble call around Royal Rumble. And I'm actually a little disappointed that I mean, I know he said there's interest in AEW, but obviously, you know, everybody wants to land in WWE. That's where his wife's is. But yeah, I'm a little surprised that they're not giving my boy Cardona a call, man. He could add. I'm not saying he's going to go for world titles and this and that, but he can add something to the show.
Do you know why he doesn't sign up to AEW, Adrian, or why he's not offered a contract? I know why.
Why?
Because he would be, if you put him in the ring next to anybody in AEW besides maybe Bobby Lashley and Swerve, he looks like $1 million compared to them.
Oh yeah, obviously.
It's like a very clear disconnect of a superstar and a wrestler.
Yeah. So how come WWE hasn't called him?
Because he's already been with the company. That's the thing. Like they have superstars. Like you want them to just. He's probably making a good amount being in the Indies. Like, what are you going to bring him back as to be in NXT? Because he's also not going to be the world champion in WWE.
I mean, they signing people just to sign people, bro. They can find a spot for my boy Mike Cardona.
No. But yeah, you see the fact he's been humble about it is dope. He'll get a shot. He will. He'll come back to WWE at some point, even if it's for like a one-off, just for like the Royal Rumble. It seems like he does he's well liked back there. It's just I don't know. I mean, what do you put him at? Like you put him in the Intercontinental Championship position, like Benta, Dom are there.
That's where I would put him.
Mm-hmm. The Miz won't let him come back. Real life beef. They're friends, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Him, the Miz, Cody Rhodes, and
I mean, if Punk and Miz can squash their beef, I'm pretty sure. Especially after the CM Punk, I know everything changed after CM Punk. You don't have to like people backstage over there. Everybody's just there to get money. You don't have to friend people. You don't have to invite people to cookouts. Everybody's there just to get money. And if they do have beef, I'm sure they can set it off aside.
True. But I'm a fan of Matt Cardona. He's
Where's the merch pod guy? Who's that?
Jesus, the merch guy. Let's see.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm never on the chat, bro. I don't know what you guys are talking about, bro. I don't know.
Anyway, either way, Matt Cardona. He's probably like one of the guys. Like, what do you do? Put him in. That's the thing with That's the hard thing with Bobby Lashley too, though. It's like he looks like who's gonna beat them? Like no one looks like that in AEW. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's the tough part about that stuff. He's that fool's a star, man. Also, I learned that I knew he called himself the deathmatch king. I assumed that he was in multiple death matches. Apparently, he was just in one.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I had no idea.
I think it was the one where he had the Ghostbusters costume. I think.
Ghostbusters. He wore that against Chris Jericho.
No, he won. He had a indie match with that. I think it was a hardcore match or a death match because he came out all bloody.
Yeah, I think he had like wore white pants against Nick Gage. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd totally rock a triggered wrestling hoodie. So would I, brother.
So would I.
Yep, versus Nick Gage, dog. Yep, it was against Nick Gage. That part I do remember. But I thought he had more. Let's see. Bro kicked the shit out of Nick Gage. Did he kick the shit out of Nick Gage or Nick Gage kicked the shit out of him? Let's be honest.
It's that
because I'm pretty sure Nick Gage probably beat the shit out of him, but he lost it, you know.
It's the entertainment side of Matt Cardona, bro. He knows what's good. He knows what's good.
Yeah, he's a good salesman. I mean, we met him at
Stockton Con.
This I don't know what it is, man. This guy just be locking eyes with people. Jonathan Gresham, Matt Cardona from across the room, and they're like,
"Hey, I'm a lovable guy, bro. What can I say?"
Yeah.
They just see me. They're like, "Come here."
Yeah. Matt Cardona said, "Come here," and Adrian went up like fucking Fred Flintstone smelling pie.
Smelling pie.
We're just like,
I swear to God, bro. I turned around. We locked eyes. A second later, I was right in front of him, shaking his hand. I was like,
"You're like, I wouldn't even plan on buying anything from you." I think I have his death match, his King of the Death match, King of the Indies. Come here, give me a besito. Facts, bro. Hold on a second. Real talk, though. Real talk. Demo, do you think he's a handsome guy?
Matt Cardona.
Do you think Matt Cardona's handsome? I'll go. I mean, yeah, he's a handsome guy. I'll say that. Adrian's laughing right here because he says yes.
Duh, fuck yes, he is, bro. I'm not gonna deny that. You know, it's 2025, bro. What can people say?
I just know that like some people that I know said, "Oh, he just looks like a basic white guy."
Adrian gave the same look as.
Yeah.
I really did. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
He did. He did. And then Jonathan Gresham looked at him and he said, "Do you wrestle?"
I was like, "Hell yeah, I wrestle, bro." Wrestle you.
Spray on hair and tan. That's fucked up. Hey, I don't care. That fool's jacked, bro. He's yoked.
He is.
Let's see. Let's talk about Braxton and DIY, Adrian. This is what I know you're gonna say. This is the Sickos match. Blah 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 blah.
I love it, man. I love it, bro.
It was a good
Sick.
match. I'm scared for Nathan Frazier because I see him do his spots, and I'm like, this guy's gonna blow out his knee just like Seth Rollins did.
Oh yes, that move. I know which move you're talking about. The one where he's on the rope and he does like a crazy flip, and then he
The
lands on
Phoenix
his
Splash, but
Yeah.
he doesn't get the height on it to like land properly. He like launches himself this way. And I'm like, this fool's gonna really mess up his knee. It scares me. I hope he doesn't. I hope it's just me being cautious as a fan
Cautious,
because
yeah.
I've seen people do that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, same with the Axiom. I mean, like I said, I like the speed. I'm a sicko. I love these type of matches. These 100-mile-per-hour matches. And yes, I will agree. Yes, sometimes at the back of my mind, I was like, please be safe when you perform this move. But hey, man, this is WWE. Hopefully, there's somebody backstage, like a locker room leader or something, that can tell these guys to cool it with these moves, because
Or-
like we see, because
or
like
just
we
up, not out, up.
yeah up. Yeah, or because like I remember it was Mustafa Ali who used to do the what was
the
it,
reverse
Brian?
450 splash.
The reverse 450 splash, and he realized that once you do the reverse 450 splash, people are gonna want more and more and more and more, when you can get the same reaction by doing the same 450 splash. Like I said, hopefully there's a locker room leader back there and tells them to cool it. I know there's none in AEW. But WWE is differently, so let's hope that there's somebody back there who can show these guys how to wrestle. Did I do it right, Brian? Show these guys how to wrestle? I did it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never slow down is their slogan, guys. Yeah, for now. He'll eventually slow down. Seth Rollins had a crazy style before. He had to slow down. You know, everybody does.
Hey, don't put that coming up, bro. Look at her on Facebook, everybody.
Look, what?
That's it.
Oh, Tommy's. Oh, when you Tommy's, okay. Because when I was reading Huggy Bear's comment, I was like, that's not bad.
Oh,
because usually he's the one that says something out of pocket.
Adrian, you need a mask like Brian. Brian's okay, a little bird. Nah, bro. Oh, nah, bro.
Nah, bro. I'm a fan of this match. It was a good match. I like seeing Nathan Frazier and Axiom. It's a good team. It's a good team.
They've been impressive lately. They've really been showing out. I was not keeping track, but yeah, these men have been on a roll. They've been like 3 teams that are 3-0 in the main roster. Next week we're gonna get a title match. I'm excited for that one. Little disappointed it's not a Saturday night main event or adds Money in the Bank, but on the bright side, we're getting in next week. I'm not complaining. More wrestling for everybody. A title match on regular TV, that's automatically a banger for me. So yeah, next week it's gonna be a show to watch, bro.
Yeah, it will be. Who do you think will? Hold on a second. Who do you think will win Money in the Bank? My pick is Solo. That's tough. That's tough because I got. When I was kind of like thinking in my head who would be in the Money in the Bank, I said Ray Phoenix or Penta because there was only going to be one of them because the other one, whoever wasn't in it, is going to be at Worlds Collide. Yeah. So it looks like Ray Phoenix is going to be the one at Worlds Collide. Penta is going to be in it. Who else qualified?
Penta qualified?
No, Penta's probably going to qualify. Didn't the men have a? Oh, so Sikoa qualified. Who else did I think would be qualifying? Would be in the match?
I would say probably Drew McIntyre or something.
That's what I thought. I thought Drew McIntyre would be in it, but he's also feuding with Damian Priest.
I don't like that. It's not that not because I like Damian Priest. It's like for what?
Yeah, because there's going to be 3 on SmackDown, 3 on Raw. So the ones on Raw, it's probably going to be. For some reason, I want to say CM Punk. He's going to be in it. LA Knight's most likely going to be in it. Who else am I missing? Penta's probably going to be in it. Who else is on Raw that is like in betweener.
Maybe like a Braun Breaker type guy. I mean,
Maybe Seth Rollins. Because it's got to be somebody that's trying to go for the world title. I don't think Braun Breaker is going to be in it over Seth Rollins.
You're right.
But that's also predictable. It's kind of hard to predict who the winner is without knowing who else is going to be in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Solo Sikoa, that would be cool. But over people like Benta, over people like who else is just like on the cusp of being a champion? Could be Sami Zayn. I could see that one.
That, or I can say, honestly, I could try to predict a little bit more when I find out more opponents. Or, because you also have to understand that they're gonna have to have a storyline after the Money in the Bank until he cashes in. There has to be somebody interesting he can do the cash in teases. I don't think Solo Sikoa would be that type of guy.
Yeah. So let me see. Last year it was Drew McIntyre, LA Knight, Carmelo Hayes, Chad Gable, Jey Uso, and Andrade.
So Andrade's not going to be in it.
Yeah, he's not going to be in it. So I'm going to replace Andrade with Penta. Jey Uso is currently the champion. Grande Americano, he'll probably be in it. Well, that depends what happens on Worlds Collide. Never mind. Grande Americano's going to be at Worlds Collide.
Really?
He's gonna be the main event, dude. Come on, he's the greatest luchador of all time, and he's not gonna be on the AAA show.
Really? Well, I want to see a story, bro. Because I mean, what is it?
It's not Saturday yet. AAA's tomorrow.
We got to see storylines in order to get invested in these matches.
Saturday, bro.
I thought it was Tuesday. Oh, okay. So now we're moving into Saturday. Okay.
Saturday's AAA.
Oh yes, when Alberto Del Rio loses the title.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, he was kind of predictable. I mean, with everything that Alberto Del Rio has done, it was kind of fishy about his contract and stuff like that in WWE. Yeah, I think it's best for him to lose the title.
Yeah, he's going to be on his way out. They announced that for $1,100, you get lower level seats, meet and greets, and you get to meet and greet Pagano from AAA, Rey Fénix, Hijo Vikingo, who's now on this being called Hijo Vikingo instead of just Vikingo, and Psycho Clown.
Ooh, for you meet all those? You meet Pagano, Psycho Clown, Fénix, and Vikingo, 4 people for 1,000. How much?
1,100. But on top of that, it's also like the tickets, party pass, and it's lower. It's like on the floor seats. I mean, I wouldn't pay for it, but I'm sure somebody would.
Hey, I'm sure somebody would too, bro. With all these brand new WWE AAA fans, I'm sure somebody will cough up the money for that.
Mm-hmm. He said, "Damn, you're really pushing for this, Brian." For who? Like the
Americano?
The Grand Americano? Yeah, I think so. I mean, Chad Gable's usually in them, but the women's one is last year was Chelsea Green. Oh, Chelsea Green was in last year. I forgot. Zoe Stark. Oh, Chelsea Green did have a crazy spot in the Money in the Bank last year.
She did.
Zoe Stark, Naomi, Io Sky, Lyra Valkyrie, and the winner, which was Tiffany Stratton. Sharp player.
Even with the women, it's getting a little confusing too. I mean, first, they barely even have a roster. I know they just got Guila or Julia. I still think they need more people on the roster. Not trying to say that these other women can't hold their own or they can't build up their stock on their own. I just think we just need more women. I mean, they got rid of them just right as we're about to start a Evolution 2. And
there's enough women on the roster, dude.
For storylines?
But the winner of the Money in the Bank, it's not that. I mean, like, for example, Aaron Solo. What the fuck is his name? The guy used to be the intellectual. He ended up becoming the stunt double for The Miz.
Damien Sandow.
Why the fuck did I want to say Aaron Solo? Damien Sandow. I mean, he won it. Didn't really have a story. He ended up fucking losing it. So
Otis.
Chad Gable. Otis won. You're right.
Yeah.
Otis.
I remember that Otis one.
Brian, it's rude to have your phone out at the table. I had to look at who's in the matches, bro. My bad. Also, I don't have my laptops over here, so I didn't want to be like. Eventually, I'll have my computer in front of me at some point. But as for right now, this is what you guys get. Let me see. Aleister Black, Carmelo Hayes, The Miz. I don't think any of them are going to be in it.
Wow, really?
What?
No Aleister Black, no Carmelo Hayes.
No Miz? I don't think they're in it.
Wow. Really?
Because there's only 6 people, you know?
Yeah, you gotta bring in these new fresh faces in. I mean, if you're not gonna give these people the time of day with promos or vignettes, put them out in the ring, let them do their talking in the squared circle. It's helped out a few people get over with the fans that way. Bring in these fresh new faces in. These people that I was told were gonna get pushes automatically as soon as they join WWE or rejoin WWE. I want to see these fresh. I want to see Malachi Black in the ladder match. I want to see Carmelo Hayes in the ladder match. Miro, I want to see him in this ladder match. Cobb, potentially I could see him in the ladder match too.
There's only 6 spots, Adrian.
I just named 5 people.
Yeah. What about Seth Rollins?
Who?
Seth Rollins, the guy who's actually in a world champ. What about Damian Priest? What about Drew McIntyre? What about LA Knight?
They're feuding together. LA Knight is feuding with his title.
LA
Damian
Knight's
Priest
feuding with the entire bloodline right now. With Jacob Fatu, with Solo Sikoa, and with JC Mateo.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
There's a lot of people for 6 spots. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I would like to see some fresh faces in. That's what I would like to see.
Shinsuke's back as well. He had a vignette today.
No disrespect on Shinsuke. I don't want to see him on TV.
I'd be okay with him being in the Money in the Bank just to be like have some cool spots.
You're gonna have
Andrade was in that shit last year, bro. Come on now. Chad Gable's not winning that shit.
Andrade was a fresh and new face. I didn't mind it. I was like, okay, cool. Show us what you got, Andrade. And then we saw the 7-match series. He got over. I don't know. Not Shinsuke. Not to talk shit about Shinsuke. I like Shinsuke. Just I don't know, bro. I think I kind of gave up on him. The character's there. The aura is there. Just the booking is not there. It's nothing against the talent. Just the booking. The booking, the writing, the storytelling.
Just like Konosuke Takeshita. Book to lose.
Yep. Shinsuke, I mean, you gave him a character. I remember when he won the title and I said he wasn't going to do anything. How many people came at me?
No, everybody knew that he wasn't going to do shit with the title. I mean, his music was cool.
People came at me from all. I said I didn't know wrestling. I didn't know what I was talking about. Who's laughing now?
Do you think Randy Orton will be in the Money in the Bank? No, he's not. He's not going to get another chance at the title because John Cena is doing his retirement tour. That was the one last time match, so they're not going to one last time again it. You know what I mean?
Never.
I mean, they might, but I don't think
never say never, bro.
Never say never, bro. I never thought we would see R-Truth versus John Cena at Saturday night's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship, but we're getting it. He said when you feel like you couldn't do anything, what did John Cena say? Never give up. He's like, but that man out there, that's not John Cena.
Yeah. Shinsuke is sorely missed by the true fans of his work. Yes, he is, man. Just like Dragon Lee, retired so soon.
Dragon Lee. Is he hurt? Nope.
Retired, bro.
It's not a title match? I thought it was a title match. What the hell?
Which one?
John Cena versus R-Truth? It's not a title match?
It shouldn't. Well, would it be? If it's a title match, I think if this was... Never mind. I'm not even going to say nothing, bro, because I don't even want to laugh at the fan base anymore. It shouldn't be a title match. Let me see.
That doesn't say it is, no.
Nope.
Says Jews. Yeah, it doesn't say it's just John Cena's
Okay.
R-Truth.
I'm cool with that with just a regular match. I'm
Hey.
glad it wasn't a title match.
Fuck it, man. He's going one-on-one with his childhood hero.
Yep.
Oh, man.
No title. I love R-Truth. Yes, R-Truth is a national treasure.
Hold on. If it's not for the title, R-Truth is winning.
Ooh, so if he's winning, he has to get a title match after that.
Probably, and then that'll be a squash match. I can see that happening. Imagine if R-Truth beats John Cena. That would be very entertaining because R-Truth, I mean, it's not for the title, and R-Truth, people love R-Truth. I love R-Truth. What?
I actually
give the man a bone, bro.
I actually would like to see R-Truth pin John Cena. You know how much content that's gonna give me, bro. My mind is going crazy right now. I have memes and gifs already ready to go. I actually would want to see R-Truth beat John Cena. I 1,000
freak off party. Okay. What? You want me to douse myself in baby oil? Goddamn, bro. At least butter me up first. Buy me a Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Wine and dine me first.
Wine and dine me first. I agree with R-Truth. That man wasn't John Cena. Sorry, Adrian. I totally interrupted you.
No, that's fine. I mean, it's not a title match, so I mean, it's a match. It's a match. But if R-Truth wins, he has to get a title shot.
He does. And then he would get squashed. I hope. But R-Truth, man, give him a W here. You know what I mean? For old time's sakes. He's done so much.
So somebody who's done so much in the business can get thrown a bone here and there from now on?
What are we trying to say?
No, I'm just asking you a question. I'm just asking you a question, Brian.
Writing it down.
I'm just asking you a question, bro.
It's R-Truth, for example.
I don't care who it is. I'm just asking you a question.
I also wanted Jeff Jarrett to get a title shot in AEW. Remember that?
I'm just asking a question, bro.
I'm just saying. This fool's getting his pen and pencil ready and shit. He's like, so you say to give people bones, eh?
I was actually going to do something else that I just remembered before I forgot.
This guy. See, the fact that Gunther will face the winner of Jey Uso versus Logan Paul is crazy. I think Gunther should earn it. Well, he lost the title, didn't get a rematch.
Yeah, he said, I beat an announcer. I want my rematch now.
I'm done with my side quest.
I beat him.
I'm hoping R-Truth wins, and I mean that honestly, I will pop. Yeah,
that would. It's gonna break the internet for good and bad reasons.
Yeah,
it's gonna break.
His man beats his childhood hero. He's gonna be like, dreams do come true.
He's gonna say before he does his move, he's gonna say, I love you.
Oh, you're fucking right. like fucking Shawn Michaels Ric Flair, bro.
Actually, he's gonna be like, I love you, Cena.
That's so right. That is so right, dude. That's funny.
They gotta bring all these callbacks. This has to be like a DT type style comedy match where they have to bring all these callbacks, bro.
Little Jimmy costing R-Truth the match. Yeah, I can see that. Bro, what if Dom comes out or the entire Judgment Day comes out to help R-Truth?
I was actually thinking that. I was like, who do you think is going to come out in this match?
Then you get the White Six help John Cena. Call back to what? I don't remember what WrestleMania that was, but it was
yeah, with Bray Wyatt? Yeah. He joined them, right?
He did.
At
least in that match, he did. I mean, I don't remember. There's a lot of stuff going. I mean, John Cena was in the NWO in that one.
I don't remember that one. I have seen.
You don't remember?
I've seen some pictures.
Ruthless aggression. Do you think Cody Rhodes? I hope he is not in the match.
Really?
Yeah. I would be okay if he makes his return at Money in the Bank, but not in the match.
Oh, yeah. No, he's going to make his return Saturday night's main event. That's where he's going to make his return.
Fuck. Okay. Well, he might be there then.
I was just thinking that who's gonna return? Oh, Cody Rhodes. It has to be Cody.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
Yeah, COVID WrestleMania was John Cena was in NWO. He was. They made a figure with him as in the NWO. I wanted to buy it, but I didn't. Oh, did I tell you guys I pre-ordered the exclusive one of I don't remember how many 1,000 Mercedes Moné action figures for AEW.
Oh, you did. One of 3,000 or 5,000?
Some shit like that. One of 3,000, one of 5,000. Let me see. Let me Google it real quick because I don't remember what I ordered.
Damn.
Exclusive Mercedes Moné.
CEO, you gonna get it signed?
I mean, I don't. She's probably going to want to be like $300, and I probably have to wait in a sea of neckbeards to get it signed. Maybe. I mean, if somebody brings her out, yeah.
If somebody brings her out, maybe I know a guy, bro.
Yeah, I know a guy.
I know 2 guys.
Yeah, that's true. One of 3,000. That's what it is. The question is, what did you do with that action figure? I haven't gotten it yet, but I'm gonna hope to make a lot of money off of it.
Oh hell yeah, bro! You know, sickos will pay for that.
Hell yeah, they will. Wasn't Cody supposedly booked for tonight's show?
He was. That was on the website.
Where'd you guys get it from? Dave Meltzer?
I got it from the website.
I didn't get it from the website. I saw.
I got it from the website.
Well, don't believe the website, bro.
Damn, WWE's website, you fucking did me dirty, bitch.
I mean, they changed the pictures of who. Yeah. So I don't think they never said he was going to be there. It's just his face matched up with today's episode.
Yeah.
Got Mark's talking though, apparently.
Hey, speaking of Mark's talking, tell me why Solo Sikoa was on one today. This guy has the comedy down. This guy literally has a character down already. He's not the enforcer WWE wanted him to be. Obviously, he's not that. He's not going to be Jacob Fatu. He's not going to be Jeff Cobb. But his calling is being a comedy character. Mm-hmm. And he's fucking doing it hella good, bro. Breaking character in the background. The way he talks to people backstage. He's an entertaining fella, bro. If they keep on with that Solo, he can get over, bro. That Solo Sikoa Jacob Fatu feud, that would be better than Jimmy and Jey Uso, bro.
I think so too, but I don't see him being a world champion.
No, world champion, no, hell no. Maybe sniffing it, maybe a title shot here and there, but holding it, no.
Mm-hmm. I didn't see this one. John Cena and Dan Bryan were part of the Wyatt family. I do remember Dan and Bryan being part of it. Thank you so much, Brooklyn Joker. I appreciate it for all the assists you gave us today. Yep. So we talked about Axiom R-Truth. We talked Drew McIntyre's promo. Talked about Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, Julia. We kind of talked about that. And the main event, Charlotte Flair. What's her name? Tiffany Stratton, Nia Jax. I thought this was a good match. I thought it was a fair match. I am quite loving Nia Jax's return to WWE this time around. She's solid.
She's solid. Yeah, the match was great. But I've seen this match already. Someone once told me that a predictable rematch, no matter who it is never going to be as good as the first one.
This match was better than the first one. The match itself was better than the first one.
Somebody's wearing a shoe. Okay. Yeah, no. Predictable match again. I mean, it was good towards the end. Like I was kind of, getting up, doing stuff, but then I did kind of look once in a while. The last 30 seconds where I was glued.
She's the first time ever, first person to ever kick out of the prettiest moonsault.
Really?
Yeah, Nia Jax, first one ever. Today. He's lying to himself, Adrian. No, bro, this was a good match.
I know he is, bro.
It was a good match. What the hell?
Nate, this guy says Cobb and LA Knight was a good, but if we had this match in AEW, he would be talking. He would be talking.
What, Cobb versus LA Knight? To be honest, I missed a little bit of the match.
No,
because
the match sucked, bro. I mean,
it suck. It was slow paced. I didn't see that.
I understand you don't want to bring the same. I don't know why you don't want to bring, but that's fine. You don't want to bring the same energy, but I mean, this episode was alright. I expected a little bit more from this episode. I predicted a 9 out of 10 banger. I'm gonna give it a 6.0 out of 10.
Give it a 9 out of 10. I'm gonna take some points off just because of JC Mateo's name. But it was I think it was good. I think it was pretty good.
You said this was a 9.
No, I'm just kidding, bro. It's like an 8. It's like an 8, 7.5, something like that. I thought the main event was great, but they had too many plot twists of bad booking. God, I hate Meltzer.
It's like, all right, the main event was cool. Why is Naomi coming out?
Watch the product, bro.
Bro, you told me that losers don't go after titles. That's what you told me, right?
She's gonna be in the Money in the Bank qualifier.
That's what you told me. Okay, was this a Money in the Bank qualifier?
No, but she's gonna be in one. And then also last week, it kind of her and Nia Jax teamed up. Remember? Come on, bro. You forgetting what happened last week?
So now Naomi comes out with the chair, parades the chair, models the chair around, and waits until Jay Carter come out. Waits till the music come out. The lazy booking.
I know you're not upset about goofy shit like that, Adrian.
This was goofy, bro.
Considering the goofy shit we see on the daily in AEW.
And then you call it out, right? Why can't you call it out here?
I didn't call out a bunch of stuff that I saw on AEW on Wednesday.
You don't call out the bunch.
I didn't call out the Young Bucks going out there to do nothing.
What did Naomi do? Then call it out here, Brian. How come you never call it out here?
It was good. I liked it. It made sense.
That shit was bad.
What the hell?
And you guys say eye glaze.
No, I'm not. This was a good match, bro. Derek said it was good. He is understanding the story. Michael says it was a great match. End of story. I don't give a fuck what the marks say.
This guy's the one that in 2 days he's gonna say the episode sucks, bro.
I'm not gonna say it, but the episode was good. Oh, you're talking about
Michael.
You're talking about Michael.
In 2 days, Michael's gonna say the episode sucked.
2 days, Michael's gonna show up on the Dynamite show and be like, "You guys are right. Raw was kind of mid." I missed the reference, but yeah, it was good. It was a good match. I'm assuming he saw this one.
Yeah,
the commentators did explain why Naomi was there. It made sense. My wife denied the Young Bucks liquor. What the hell? Were they drinking too much? I need to know more of this story.
Yeah. The fuck? Were they getting turned up or something?
He has a YouTube. One of them. What's the non-balding one? Is that Matt Jackson or Nick Jackson? He has a YouTube channel called Never Not Jet Lagged.
I don't know. I didn't even know he had a YouTube channel.
Yeah, he has Never Not. It's a traveling channel for him and his wife. But you know, Kenny Omega was out there crying that he's not allowed to do BTE anymore.
Oh yeah, he said he was looking at overall clips. I guess they hurt somebody's feelings. And for some reason they're gonna give him an NDA. They're gonna give him a. They're gonna sue him if they do it again. I don't know.
It's because they're making references to CM Punk and Brawl Out on BTE.
Oh really? And that's what hurt his feelings?
Well, because they're not supposed to be talking about it.
Wow.
It's Nick Jackson with the YouTube channel. That's what it is. But at the same time, is like he also made references like he's like, yeah, he's like, I hate being an EVP. I like just being one of the guys and making jokes and not having to worry about what I say and because they're gonna cancel AEW.
Yeah,
makes sense. Makes sense.
Somebody's always crying, bro.
Hey, bro, I will say this. There's a lot of things you cannot say on the internet. And they would say some of it sometimes.
Oh. Yeah.
Adrian getting turned up. That's me, bro. Hell yeah, bro. Give me one of them fireball ones and I'm done.
Oh, the little fireball ones?
Yeah. Oh, man. But what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? How are y'all doing besides this episode of SmackDown? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. What's going on tomorrow? Is there wrestling on tomorrow? No.
Hold on a second. He says, I already exposed the racist person who's a fan of this page. Who? There's a lot of people. It's hard running a page. You'll be seeing some because first of all, I'm not gonna read all the comments, to be honest. It's a lot of them. Secondly, I can't police everybody, but I be seeing some random ass shit.
I remember somebody sent us a message about somebody. They send us the name, and I try to look that person up, and they showed like 50 people. I'm like, I'm not gonna. It's like, be a little bit more specific. Show me a picture, probably.
Oh, James Murr, dude. He's always on there saying crazy shit. But I didn't think he said anything racist. Maybe I didn't see that comment. But James Murr, he joins the chat every so often.
Isn't he a vet?
I think so.
We're not saying he gets a pass. I'm just saying. I mean,
yeah, I don't know. I think his picture, it looks like he's wearing like
something.
You know what I'm saying? Adrian's is the kids menu of Triggered Wrestling.
Hell yeah, bro. Shit, you get the discounts, bro. The fuck?
Collision is tomorrow. I feel like I have to watch it. Oh, yeah, Silvino. If you guys want to watch Collision tomorrow, try to see the Triggered Wrestling sign. Silvino says that it should be on there. He got it on camera multiple times. So we got to be able to see the sign. That way he gets the Conan signed figure.
Yeah. Oh yes, I did see this post, Michael. I glimpsed at it, but I didn't. I have to go back and watch it. It was that Benta post. I think I know which one you're talking about. Yes.
Oh, okay. We'll go back and look at it. Speedball. That's the other thing about it. They announced that that they don't know what the match is going to be for Anarchy in the Arena.
They don't, bro. You know what I've been seeing? I'm seeing some fans already saying, "Oh my God, is Marina Shafir and Will Nanga gonna be in the match? Oh my God!" Like, why would you have two women in an Anarchy in an Arena match?
I think they're gonna be in it.
I mean, even if they are they just two gonna be facing off against each other? Be like, might as well just have a singles match or a hardcore singles match. You know what I mean?
What's up, Jeffrey Young? How's it going, dude? Yeah, I don't know, man. I think a single. First of all, Marina Shafir needs to have a match, but I say just put him in the match just for shits and gimmicks. You know what I mean?
Yes, I mean, yeah, Marina Shafir. She's on TV. She's not being on the bench. She's quote unquote being used, but we want to see her on the bench. We're seeing Marina Shafir choke out a few men. Okay, cool. We know a little bit of her background. Remember, Brian? We know her, but we also don't know her. So we need to know who Marina Shafir is. Let us know what she does, what her background is. Like, this is the problem Tony Khan and AEW still needs to fix. They're giving us new characters, or at least old characters with new gimmicks. Let us know who they are. What are they doing? What's the gimmick change? What's their background? I don't think we've seen a match from Marina, or I think we did, but she lost. Oh, it was a mixed tag team match.
Oh, yeah, it was. But she ate from Swerve, right?
Yeah. But give us more introduction on these characters, bro, because right now she just looks like the woman holding the briefcase, you know?
She used to look like a badass, bro. She never do anything. She didn't do anything.
No.
It's like she looks like a badass till she gets in the ring.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah. Let's see. Are you a fan of Zilla Fatu? I can't wait till he comes to WWE. I expect big things from him.
Yeah.
I just the only person that's gonna hold him back is himself.
Yeah. But also let me tell you this, Brian. Jacob Fatu was also like that, viewed by WWE as
how old is Jacob Fatu now, though?
That's true. That is true.
Exactly my point. Exactly my point.
So Jacob
He's
Fatu
got like 7 kids. That'll make you grow up. He's 33. I mean, he's not old, but
And Jacob Fatu knew this was probably his only chance. You know,
Yeah.
and if Zilla and if WWE does end up calling Zilla, probably gonna be in NXT. Probably Evolve.
And I don't know. But that's the thing. Does he? That's exactly what I'm saying. Will he put in the work at NXT?
Didn't he get kicked out of a GCW show?
Yeah, because he was demanding high pay with 13 matches.
Yep.
Kind of hard. I mean, it's hard, man. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know him personally. I could be way off just from what I saw at WrestleCon and what I've seen like interviews. I'm like, this guy probably got a little years, some years to grow up still.
Yeah.
Not like that's a bad thing. Like how like professionally, you know what I mean? Like I mean, I'm still not fully grown, bro.
Yeah, but you know where to change your, I would say, your vocabulary and the way you act, right?
Exactly. Like be respectful to people giving you jobs, stuff like that. Like that situation. Like if you're going to meet and greet, I mean, don't have a fucking group of 20 people around you at all times at meet and greets. I mean, that's probably like a simple thing, you know, like they're there to meet you. Why you got like all these 20 other bodies around you?
Yeah, and it's not another wrestler. It's not a manager or somebody or a media person. It's friends and family.
Handler. Yeah, handler. We assume that they're friends and family. I mean, who knows what they are? Maybe they are just friends, maybe they're family, who knows? Let's see how the white gimmicks died in WWE. They're supposed to be coming up soon. They've been coming, just like Veer Mahan.
Per my sources, he's coming soon, bro.
Per my sources, they're coming soon. The gimmick's dead though. I don't think there's a way to revive this, even with Alexa Bliss. There's no way. And maybe she does the Firefly Funhouse by herself. I think that would be more entertaining than the White Six.
They had some good things going on. I even said it on this pod when they were going to Netflix. I wanted WWE to do some cinematic scenes with them, kind of like we did with Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
Or they were doing with Shinsuke Nakamura. Remember his comic when he was feuding with Seth Rollins? Mm-hmm. I thought they were gonna do something similar, something like that. Something they could tell a story backstage instead of in front of us, in the ring. I think that would have worked a lot better for the YS6 with their supernatural gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
But the momentum, man. I know Bo Dallas they said he's injured. You can still have him out there on the rocking chair, overseeing his people.
Or just put anybody under the fucking mask with the rocking chair.
Yes. But yeah, it's kind of sucks because one person's out and essentially pretty much all 5 of them are out.
Yep. This is true. See, RP Sabu, I was there for his last match.
Ooh, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's cool. Adrian was there for Bloodsport.
Dude, we were gonna go to Sabu last match, but I think it was the day before Mania, Friday.
No, I think it was the day of Mania on Saturday. I think
one of the days. Yeah,
I don't remember.
I'm thinking of Effie's Big A brunch. My bad. That was WrestleMania Day.
Yeah, GTA 5 is coming. Well, GTA 5 already came out. I think you mean GTA 6. GTA 6 coming out before the Y6 come back. That'd be crazy.
Damn.
I'm down for GTA 6, man.
Honestly, bro, GTA 5, bro, I'm playing it for a whole week straight, bro. I'm doing heist after heist after heist. A week before the game release, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna take one last loop around all Los Santos, bro.
This guy.
I swear to God.
One last loop. That shit takes a while.
I'm a bump Kalo FM, Los Santos Radio, Radio X. I don't know if you've seen that girl that does those goofy ass jokes.
Oh, like I see the little shorts where she makes the jokes.
Yeah.
I'm dead. My cousin CM Punk salutes him. Salutes who? MJF needs to be in WWE? No. That guy lost a lot of aura. It's because he got hurt. Why did he lose the aura, Adrian?
He got hurt. Obviously, the Adam Cole storyline didn't help him at all. Obviously, the whole pores. He's not really getting in the ring. He's just doing promos. It comes to the point where it's like, it just looks like MJF is a one-trick pony. But, as right now they're finally doing something with him with the Hurt Syndicate. It's a new story. It's something different. But yeah, it's just he was doing the same thing for what, 2 years? They didn't change. They didn't do anything else.
When was the last match?
Last match was, I don't even remember.
Dandy's World says hi.
Hey.
Huggy Bears. I'm saving up for my divorce fees when GTA 6 drops.
Damn.
I'm dead. Facts. I don't remember who was his last feud. Hangman?
I believe so.
Was that Full Gear?
That was Revolution. March 9th.
Against Hangman?
Yes.
That's a long time ago.
That is a long time ago. See, for someone who's been on a weekly TV basis, bro, I still need to see this guy on the ring. You can't just have people on TV doing a bunch of nothing. Essentially, you're going to have these people get in the squared circle. And this is what I always say in WWE. It's cool that they're on TV. That's great. That's fine. But as a wrestling fan, I want these people to get in the ring, lace them up, and get sweaty, bro. Pause.
This guy. MJ's last match before that one was against Dustin Rhodes in February. And then before that was World's End pay-per-view. So he's had 3 matches. Yeah, that's crazy. Karrion Kross, apparently he was selling merch today in the WWE shop at arenas now. They're starting to carry his merch, which is good. Cool. The one thing I don't understand is how the fuck is WWE merch cheaper than AEW merch when they have like their own whole ass fucking pro wrestling tees running their business? How does that work?
That's probably why they have to go through somebody.
Come on, bro. It's Tony Khan. Are you serious right now?
Bro,
you're telling me that
it's Tony Khan. Yes, it's Tony Khan, a fucking goofball, bro. Why do people give Tony Khan so much credit?
Because he's rich. Money solves everything. Hire somebody.
This is why I laugh at the fan base. Why do people give Tony Khan so much credit? I don't even give him so much credit like that. It's Tony Khan, so obviously it's gonna be a fucked up show, bro.
And their merch sucks.
Yes.
I like Kross too.
But I mean, yeah, Kross is cool. Again, not hating on the guy, just hate on the booking, the writing, and his direction. And you got to blame one guy and one guy only, and that's the guy at the top.
Exactly. Michael says, if Damian wins the upcoming cage match, does it hinder Drew's current momentum? I have absolutely no idea who's going to win that match, to be honest. I think it's going to be Drew McIntyre, but I honestly have no idea. What does the chat think? What do you guys think? Who's going to win that match? Let's see. Who will be a perfect leader to take over the Wyatt 6? That would be, it has to be either Karrion Kross or Alexa Bliss. That's the only two. But that's the thing is like, if Karrion Kross does it, it can't be goofy, spooky shit. It's got to change.
It does. I would say probably Alexa Bliss. She can still play whatever character that she is, and then pretty much just send her goons.
Mm-hmm.
Give her like a kingpin type of a gimmick or character. But if they're with Kross, I can see more of a supernatural type gimmicky.
Yeah, I can see that. Let's see. Why can everyone see Hacksaw Jim Duggan on the sidewalk? Because he's always looking for his host. That's funny. Gold Priest is better than bisexual Undertaker. I'm dead. Does Cody return Saturday night's main event? I think so. I think we're going to see him come back. Thank you for joining. If you guys are joining us for the first time ever, give us a thumbs up.
Oh, yeah.
Think about subscribing. We do these live shows Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and every pay-per-view. from WWE and AEW. We don't do NXT pay-per-views, but we're always here after the shows. Thank you for joining us. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe. But
Follow
Cody
me.
Rhodes will be back on Saturday night's main event. I'm assuming if not, for sure Money in the Bank, because he's got to finish his story. It's a different story, but he's got to finish this one too.
Yeah. See, I want Cody to come back because I mean, why else would you have a John Cena match with R-Truth? I know people are saying this is a waste of an appearance for John Cena, but it's WWE. Whether you think it's a wasted appearance or not, they're gonna give you something else. Hopefully, it's Cody Rhodes, and if they don't, just remember what John Cena said: "You get nothing, and you're gonna like it."
And you know, John Cena's a really nice guy. So even if he runs out of booking dates, he's still gonna wrestle, or he's still gonna show up other dates, probably for free. I'm sure he'd do it for free.
Probably.
Like Brock Lesnar, he went over his dates plenty of times.
But he got paid.
He got paid, but I'm saying, like, you know,
Yeah,
they don't have an issue with that. Who do y'all have Cena losing the title to?
I don't think.
I can't. I mean, part of me wants to say Cody Rhodes, but at the same time, I could also see it being someone else. But I'm gonna go with Cody Rhodes, and then because my WrestleMania predictions already, and we're fucking far out. We're gonna have Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns, and Cody Rhodes versus The Rock. It's gonna be night 1, night 2.
And then any of those matches for the title?
Both of them for the title.
Which one? Oh, the World Heavyweight and
the Undisputed, yeah.
So you have Jey Uso losing?
Jey Uso is eventually gonna lose the title, yeah. He's not gonna be not saying that I don't like his run, but he's not a main eventer. Which is okay.
What you mean? So you mean to tell me he's an opening match Jey Uso in your city?
I'm just saying he's not main eventing a WrestleMania, at least this one, as champion. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I could see
Cody versus Punk.
I could see Punk. I could see Punk beating Cena for the title.
But that's that he's never has he beaten John Cena for a title? I don't think so.
I believe so, yeah.
But that's the other thing is that CM Punk said that he needs to main event night 2 of WrestleMania to make it count now. I don't know. But you're tired as hell, huh? This guy.
No, John.
Falling asleep, bro. He's like, no, I'm not tired. I'm just yawning. Oh, dude. So after Mania, you'd have Cody champ again and Roman as heavyweight. I think it would be.
I could see that.
I think it would be Seth going into WrestleMania as champion, and then beating Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns has never been able to beat Seth Rollins. So they're gonna play into that with this storyline, and I think Roman Reigns got to finish his story eventually at some point. But I don't know if it's probably gonna be a Mania.
It does. I could see it because the way they're booking Seth Rollins, they're booking him like a tribal chief kind of big boss type of booking. I mean, with the backstage segments, he has a wise man, he has an enforcer by his side, pretty much copy and paste from the Bloodline with Solo Sikoa. So if WWE does build Seth Rollins like a true heel and a big boss, I can see that main event happening, Brian.
That's true.
And then,
I'm dead. He's like, so what you're saying is he can get the yeet out of here? They're gonna run back the tag team again for sure at some point.
The Usos?
Yeah, they're gonna run it back. They're gonna run it back eventually. But see, Jey Uso's just on such another level compared to his brother right now. It's crazy, man.
Jimmy Uso's starting to get a little pop though. I don't know if you noticed.
He's copying what his brother does though.
Yeah, it's the
neat no eat. See, not the boozos. That's fucked up. Adrian is such a lightweight. Take naps during the day like proper old folks. Hey man,
Did I ever tell you the story when I fell asleep at the movie theater in the
No.
in one of those 4D chairs, the ones that they rock?
They rocked you to bed.
Nice. They rocked me to bed, bro. Oh shit! 20 minutes in, I'm like, damn, this seat is nice, bro.
You know what's crazy, Adrian? Now that you mentioned about, I don't know why I just thought about it. I was just like, next week is the 23rd, right?
Mm-hmm.
1 second.
Yep, 23rd.
Shit.
What about it?
Boom. There's, well, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Because 23rd, that's when Lilo and Stitch comes out. I gotta watch that shit on Thursday, bro, so I can make it to the stream.
Bro, no, I'm watching that on Saturday, bro. You don't watch it on the weekends?
I want to be one of the first ones to watch it. That's why.
Are you gonna watch it what, PM or during the day?
I have to watch it PM for wait for the fam. I would want to see like early, maybe Saturday or Sunday, but I gotta see that Lilo and Stitch, man.
Me too, bro. Man, I'm already upset at that movie, bro.
Why?
Hold on, bro. Let me get the name right.
Don't fall asleep, Adrian. Just because it tastes like a pickle doesn't mean it is a pickle.
Damn. Hold on, bro.
Just because it tastes like a pickle doesn't mean it is a pickle.
You know,
you got some fucking rancid ass fucking something. What the hell?
I don't know, bro. I don't think it's an accurate movie. I think I'm a little bit disappointed on the character who plays Nani. I expect a little bit more authenticity in the character. But hey, we got what we get. We got what we got.
You know, I'm gonna admit to you, I've never seen Lilo and Stitch all the way through. Ever in my life. I saw like the first 10 minutes. I saw a couple scenes in between. I saw the ending. Never seen the whole thing.
Oh, you want to see the whole thing, bro? Shit. I'll send you a text, bro. Hold on.
This guy. A pickle normally puts Adrian to sleep. Pickle day keeps the doctor away. I didn't give you guys my Baja Blast match of the night.
Ooh.
I got to give it to the main event, the girls. Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, banger. Fully deserving of my Mountain Dew Baja Blast match of the night. Not sponsored officially by Mountain Dew or Taco Bell, but at some point, I'm hoping we are. We're quite a long ways from there, but hey, we all got to start somewhere, right?
Baby steps, baby steps. Damn, I'm surprised you. I actually thought Fraxian was going to take it, but hey, good match still.
I like the girls' match. Jeffrey Young should debut Paul Heyman, Becky Lynch.
Yes, they have.
That's the only logical sense. See, I thought Lilo has a brother, but in the AI video, she had an Ostero. Sister? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Disney movie's only good when you're on some sort of suspect. Bro, I love Disney.
Sidera?
Yeah, I think he's trying to say sister, bro. I have no idea. I'm confused. Sister. He is trying to say sister.
Yeah.
Or I'm assuming you're a he. I'm sorry. They, them are saying sister. Disney movies are only good. I love Disney, bro. I'm gonna how to explain this. Not a Disney fiend. I like going to Disneyland. Like I can't damn autocorrect. That ain't autocorrect, my guy. I don't know what the hell. Don't blame it on the autocorrect. That ain't autocorrect.
Hey, we all make mistakes. We all make those mistakes, bro.
It's all good. I remember one time I texted my wife. I said, "I love you, baby." That shit switched to "I love you, Abby."
Yes,
like,
Abby.
Who the fuck is Abby?
Hey, Abby, to me one. Who the fuck is Abby?
Who the fuck is Abby?
Fucking Siri and they're incorrect.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm dying.
No,
all right.
Disney movies is where it's at, bro. Lilo and Stitch is a must-see motion picture. I'm gonna go watch it Saturday. Comfortably. But no spoilers if you do watch it Thursday, Brian.
Okay, I'm not gonna give you no spoilers.
No spoilers,
not-
like we already, like
not
it's gonna be,
spoil.
like it's gonna be different from the animation.
All right, I'm dead. Anyways, oh, it's getting late. We will be back Monday to discuss Monday Night Raw and as well as any other shenanigans you guys want to talk about, like Collision or just random ass conversations. So we'll be back Monday if you guys are following us. Follow us everywhere: Facebook, YouTube,
Twitch.
Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram. We're all on all of them. Triggered Wrestling.
And also, I don't know if should we say something about our 2-year anniversary coming up or not?
June 20th. 2 years
2
of
years.
Triggered Wrestling, man. Can you believe
we
it?
gonna-
2 years.
Ooh, are we gonna get? Are we gonna give something away for the people who are watching us live on a daily basis or not?
Maybe. Michael really wants that Conan signed figure.
We can see what we get. I can see what I can do.
We'll head out to Barrio Toys. We're going to Barrio Toys on Sunday. We'll see what we can get.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
Which
pick up.
is-
I'll pick something up. A couple
Yep.
things. All right, but we'll be back then. We'll have a show that for our 2-year anniversary. We'll do a giveaway. It's gonna be on SmackDown also, so we'll talk about that. Hopefully, we hit 50,000 followers by then on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. See, it only what? Hold on a second. Damn, I'm correct. It only Finn Y if you found a pillow on the couch. I'll only find you if you found a pillow on the couch. I deserve a Conan figure, bro. You really do. You watch here every show, bro.
He does. Doesn't Demo have the I have a Vampiro, I think, of that brand of action figures.
But of Conan?
I think so. Demo has one, I think.
Okay.
know.
Because I have the Vampiro, I just don't have it signed. We have a
Mm.
lot of stuff, bro, but there's a lot of stuff I'm not giving away. I'm not giving away my Jerry the King Lawler signed fucking figure.
Why not?
Either way, we'll see you guys Monday. Till then, stay triggered, everybody. I love you all. See you then.